Hi, you may have received this video link from my software engineering portfolio. This video is a continuation of the demo for my web application project called Spots. Just in case you haven't watched the part 1 of the Spots project demo, I'd like you to know that Spots is a social media profile and image gallery web app. In this demo, I show you how I implemented Webpack and API in deploying the web app. Webpack, what is Webpack? Webpack is a module bundler for JavaScript applications. Its main job is to take your project files, JavaScript, CSS, images, fonts, etc., bundle them together and produce optimized files that can be served to the browser. And we can open the web app following this link. Here's the Spots web page, and you can edit the profile, the user profile. Type in the username and description. And hit save. Yes. See, the name is edited and it persists on the web page because it's uploaded into the server. The page is deployed on GitHub, and we can edit. And here I'm showing you that the save button is disabled, and when you type in the username, as you type it in, it requests more than 2 characters as a form validation requirement before you can save. So you have to type in more than 2 characters in the fields. And now the save button is enabled, and you hit save. It tells you it's loading and it saves. And also you can edit the profile avatar by inserting a link to the picture, to the image. And if you don't insert a URL, it would not allow you to save the image. You have to put in a URL data type. Then you can hit save and it updates the image on the server. You can also edit the image gallery by adding a new post, a new image card. You have to put in a link, a URL. It accepts a URL data type, and if you don't put in a URL, it wouldn't allow you to submit the form as a validation requirement programmed into the web app. And now you can save. The URL image is updated on the server and displayed. The URL image description as well, and you can like the image and it updates on the server. You can unlike the image. You could refresh the page and the data persists on the page, and you could delete an image. It requires that you confirm if you want to delete the image. You can cancel if that was an error, or you can delete the image if you actually want to delete the image. And after deleting the image, it persists on the server because the server is updated via the API class that I created on the programming JavaScript side of the web app. For now, I'd like to show you the files in the web app. These are all the files that are compiled by Webpack, and this is the package.json file. These are the dependencies on Webpack that are used to build the app and send to the server. This is the source files, and the CSS files are stored in the blocks folder. All the CSS modules, the images that are used on the website, functions are stored in the images. You have the JS files and the HTML files. You have the validation JS files that is used for validating the forms entries. The index.js files is where the functions of the app are coded. That's where I declared all the constants that I use to control the objects of the web app, and the functions, and you have the API that is used to communicate with the server. And these are declaring functions and variables to update the elements on the HTML side according to what the user inputs to update the page and server. And this is the API class that I created that fetches data from the server, it posts to the server using promises, using methods. In summary, I achieved bundling my HTML, CSS, and JavaScript modules using Webpack. An API class was written in JavaScript. I was able to send requests to the server in order to update the user profile database on the server. Thanks for watching. I look forward to working with you in the near future. Bye.